Hello guys, this is me, Nostalgia Motors, and today we are looking at a Oreck XL 100C. Yeah, it just got, in fact, as the day of this filming, the day I'm filming this, I got it in the mail the previous day, but I was not here. I was out. I was not in my dad's house at the time being. But like I said, got it in the mail the other day. I bought this thing well, on my birthday actually. Same day I got the Simplicity, which is a previous video you've probably seen, or probably will have seen at the point by the time this videos came out. I apologize if there's any background noise. The window's open right now too. That probably doesn't help, but it's kind of equalizing the temperature in this room right now. Anyway, like I was saying, this is the Oreck XL 100C. Well, to be honest, let me get that brochure out here. Got this cleaner for got this one for, man, this has a unique smell to this cleaner does. Got this cleaner for man, it was like no, it was $29.99. Sorry. This Oreck was like, well, by the time I shipping and stuff, I paid like $70 for it, which is not bad. But it doesn't buy the cheapest Oreck. I literally bought the cheapest Oreck on eBay. That's literally the cheapest Oreck I found on eBay as of, well, this last week. Well, this past week before filming this, literally was the cheapest Oreck on eBay, period. I mean, shipping was, it's a little bit expensive. It was by the time I paid shipping and whatever, but hey, I now have myself an Oreck. Pretty cool. I guess I suppose it made myself happy, would make my childhood self happy again. I used to, when I was about between 4 to 7 years old, I had a Oreck, but it was a very, it's not like this style bag. I mean, it's not. It has a cloth. It's not this vinyl, whatever this material is. It's cloth. It was cloth. It had a diagonal logo. I don't know. Yeah, this way. I think my dad got that Oreck from a local Oreck dealer that just had it as a parts bin unit. They just had it was just parts. All it was is just an empty shell. It had wheels and a bag. It really had nothing in it. It was basically, all I did with it was just play around with it, really. I didn't do anything with it. Mostly just sat in a corner. It was one of my favorite vacuums. It was my favorite vacuum. It was kind of sad when back then my stepmom threw it away. But it was just it wasn't even worth fixing. That probably would have kept it if it was I threw most of my collection away. I mean, which you'd find rude. Okay, don't know what that was, but I just swore I just seen something. But anyway, like I was saying, and then now I have myself an Oreck. I mean, I was sad after I got that Oreck. I was really mad about the Oreck more than anything. That's the one I was really upset about, because I actually like that vacuum. But like I said, it's just they're most of them were just bagless cleaners that weren't bagged. That was the only vacuum cleaner I had, and that's the one I was mad about. I mean, it's whatever. It was broken, which, I mean, honestly, now thinking about it, it's like, that's stupid to cry about. But like I was saying, and this is the hold on, there's something else too from. Oh, here it is. This was, I wasn't going to originally do an unboxing video of this thing, but this Oreck XL 100C, this bag. Before I said it, I'll show you what year. It says it's new, 87. It might have been replaced, but it's either 87 or 86 or 87. This says 1986 Oreck Corporation. And this, hold on, let me fold this back and sorry, just gonna, okay. This was left by the seller where I bought the Oreck. It says, thank you. I hope you love and enjoy this classic piece. Yeah. And I don't know if you're gonna watch this video or not, but thank you for selling me this beautiful example of an Oreck 100C, XL 100C. I mean, apologies for that, but this thing is pretty nice shape for a 39-year-old vacuum cleaner. This thing's 39 years old. It's pretty good, fantastic shape. That's what oh man. There's some, I mean, there's some blemishes on this cleaner. Like, hold on, this got messed up. Hold on, this is the original cord. I believe this is literally the original cord. Okay. Hold on. Never mind. Hold on. Let me get up here. Let me adjust my close that. Okay. So show you some of the blemishes. There's some blemishes here. There's the front, if you want to. It's in pretty fantastic shape. It was pretty dirty. I cleaned it. My Lysol wipes, whatever. You know. I mean, there's this spot here, and there's this spot. I mean, there's some scratches like little puppies or small animals have scratched it, but it's not in bad shape. Like I said, like the 10 millionth time. Here I'm going to show you this. It says Oreck Corporation, New Orleans, Louisiana. This was back in the day before Oreck had moved from their plant in Louisiana into the plant that they still use to this very day in Cookeville, Tennessee. Hold on. What was it? Yeah. So it's a pretty early Oreck. It's a pre-Cookeville factory era Oreck. So it's pretty rare to find a pre-Cookeville, Tennessee factory era Oreck. Okay. Yeah, they're like I'm pretty sure some other YouTubers have said they do vacuums specifically more than anything. Like my favorite vacuum channel I like to watch. He's pretty knowledgeable about. I mean, mostly he does Hoover Elites, and he does some I think he does. I mean, he mostly does Hoover Elites, and sometimes more recently he's done lots of Orecks. I mean, one of his very first videos of Oreck was this Oreck, exact same Oreck. I believe it might have been a different color, the bag, but I'm pretty sure it might have been the exact same. But don't quote me on that, of course. I don't know. But in 2005 there was Hurricane Katrina. Everyone knows about that. Their Louisiana, the original Louisiana factory got flooded and damaged pretty badly, and I think it got flooded. I have no idea what happened exactly, but the building's still there to this very day on Google Maps. The building's still there. It's still there, but it's something else now. It's like some other factory of some sort, probably very more industrialized factory compared to. Well, I mean, Oreck's very industrial too, like metal but that doesn't matter anyway. Their factory was damaged by Hurricane Katrina. They moved to Tennessee. They did. That's pretty much all you need to know. But anyway, let's use this really clean example of an Oreck, shall we? Alright, now the Oreck is all plugged in, and let's see how it does, shall we? Alright, I'm gonna say just again, before I turn this magnificent cleaner on, just if you have sensitive hearing or anything, please turn on your volume if it's necessary for you. I would appreciate that to keep you watching my channel. So come on, let's stop. I'm gonna stop blabbering and let's. Oh yeah, there is some things I probably need to get for this Oreck, honestly. There's some bags, probably a new belt, a new brush. Probably gonna try to get a Cleveland Wood Products brush. I don't know, honestly. I have no idea. I'm not really familiar with Orecks really as much as I am like Kirby's or something, or Hoover's, or the iron like coffee pot. Coffee, whatever. I don't know what you call it, but coffee pot motor Hoovers, or I call them pancake style. Coffee can Hoovers. That's what it is. Coffee can Hoovers. I know about those somewhat because I've worked on that one. I've replaced a belt, gotten some belts somewhere. I do, or over here. I went outside the camera. Wait, but like I was saying, I'm gonna quit talking random nonsense. Let's vacuum, shall we? That's at 2.5 or 2.4 hertz. Amp motor, the very one of the very first motors Oreck used in her cleaners. Really pretty quiet. Probably the quietest. Probably the quietest vacuum in my collection. It is pretty impressive. is picking up more than that simplicity has. Pretty impressive. Alright. That's why I'll say you probably need a new belt. You're not. Pretty cool about the sword. Yep. Furniture. But instead of we're not here to do that. Look at that. Okay. Okay. That was the conclusion of the vacuuming part. I was actually vacuuming the floor and stuff. But anyway, that's pretty much wraps this video up basically. I mean, in this video I kind of changed how I wasn't getting the camera really close up to the vacuum. I was instead of holding the vacuum up to it. This one's really light, so I can do that. It's way easier. Like I said, that I was saying, basically just wraps up the video. If you like this video, please. If you like this video, please like the video and subscribe if you like content like this. It really helps my channel out to grow, or even like some of the shorts I've made. I mean, even if you don't like cars, that's okay. I'm assuming most of the people are probably here. They like they like clocks, or two, they like vacuum cleaners. That's okay, you know. I've kind of realized that most people are probably here to watch the clocks. I'm pretty sure like half of the more recent subscribers I've gained are probably because of that. I don't know. I don't think necessarily they're interested in vacuum cleaners, but either way, I'm okay with that too. At this point, I'm just doing this YouTubing thing for fun, more or less, than as a job. Right at this moment, I don't have one, but that's okay. I'm looking for something. I mean, I did have one. I mean, it was a little bit lower paying, it was, but for right now, I'm just kind of chilling. It's the summertime. Kind of just going to try to enjoy my summer. Actually getting ready to go on vacation here soon with my dad. Going to the Gulf Shores. And I might do some videoing down there. But I'm gonna say this is a wrap. This is the end of this video. Thank you for watching. Please like and share and subscribe for content like this in the future. Bye for now.